our dean, Mrs. Grinby, as well as the rest of our dearly beloved faculty and staff. As I was trying to figure out exactly what to say tonight, I came across a quote I would like to share with you. In an address to the British House of Commons, Sir Winston Spencer Churchill once said, "We are the captains of our fate, we are the masters of our soul." These words also ring true of our senior class. We began our high school journey as young, naive freshmen, trying to navigate our course from the relatively sheltered lives of junior high and middle school to the larger arena of Seton Catholic High School. We stand before you tonight, prepared to take on the world. We have become the captains of our fates and the masters of our souls. Our experiences at Seton have complemented and enhanced our individual personalities. The training, both religious and academic, that we have received here has served well to enable us to become the captains of our fates. But where to begin? The logical place would be freshman year. Our growth, both individually and as a class, began that first day as we rushed from class to class and were constantly confused by the rotating schedules. From planner checks and study skills to numbers instead of names in Mr. Richard's biology classes, we encountered a lot that we did not understand so well at the time, and some things we still don't fully comprehend today. Nevertheless, each little thing contributed to who we have become and began to show us that we can, in fact, captain our own fates. Some say the sophomore year is the most difficult at Seton. The initial awe of being in high school had long since worn off, and the shock of it all finally started to set in. We had more opportunities to get involved in extracurricular activities, and more leadership positions were open to us. It was during that year that we began to develop the leadership and social skills that would enable us to become the captains of our fates and the masters of our souls. Then, it was on to junior year, and the reactions in chemistry, and the Jeffersonian mentality of Mr. Clinch's AP United States History class. We gained some independence with our class schedules and had the opportunity to take on more responsibility, furthering our chances to make ourselves into the captains of our fates and the masters of our souls that we knew we were destined to become. There is so much I could say about this year, but for the sake of time, let's just stick with the basics. We all had the opportunity and privilege to look back on where we have come from through our memory books in Mrs. Hoffman's English classes. These simple projects showed us just how much we have grown throughout the years and enabled us to think more about where we would want to go with our futures. At times, these years have seemed to fly by. Only yesterday, we were wandering around the campus and passing the time between classes, laughing with friends at our lockers. Now, we are the graduates. We have successfully met Seton's standards and taken in all that she has to offer. So, here we stand. And, as I said before, we are ready to take on the world. Seton has given us the means to become the captains of our fates, the masters of our souls. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2008.